Hey guys, I had to come in here and tape a vlog because last night I was reading like the fourth or fifth article or blog kind of criticizing, or I guess really that's what it is, criticizing, being skeptical of the whole Ford Fiesta movement, of which I'm a part. And aside from really wanting to write a really extensive comment back to some of these people, I thought, heck, I'll just come here and say it because it's easier. But honestly, there seem to be two themes that are coming up that I'm seeing, and really neither one of them has any merit whatsoever, and I just had to address it. There seems to be two common themes. The first one is that supposedly all of the agents that were chosen, that we are paid actors, that we aren't really, normal people, and that we're being paid and being told what to say about the cars. That couldn't be more false. I know for myself, there's many people here that know me, whether it's in real life, on Facebook, on Twitter. I'm a real person. I found out about this I don't want to say contest, this promotion in a very normal way. I applied just like everybody else did. We all applied. We all filled out an online application. We all did a video application. We were all interviewed, and we were all considered based on the same criteria. Plain and simple. Ford was looking to build buzz and generate interest in a car that's being released in America next summer. They chose to go through the social media channels. By doing that, if you want to have interaction in this community and you're choosing to allow some people to preview your vehicle or a product or what have you if you're another company, then doesn't it kind of make sense that you'd want to choose people that are influential in the space, that have a lot of people paying attention? So it kind of makes sense. They wanted to choose people based on certain criteria in the social media space. But no, am I being paid by Ford? Absolutely not. Am I an actress? Well, my mom would probably tell you, yes, I am. But I'm not a paid actress that was chosen by Ford. None of us are. I met all of the people, well, correction, I met about 25 other agents at the Chicago training, and let me tell you, every single person that I met that was chosen, we are all so different. I mean, it wasn't a room full of people that was all the same. And I think that's key too, is that everybody has their own niche. Some people are very big with YouTube and YouTube videos only. Some people are very big on Twitter. Some people, everybody just does their own thing and has their own niche. They all have their own passions. We were different ages. Some people were married, some people were single, some people were groups, some people were in bands, some people are professionals, some people are not. I mean, it's just, there's all kinds of people. I don't know how anybody could look at the selection of 100 agents and think that we're all, paid actors. So no, I'm not being paid to do what I'm doing. Yes, they're paying for our gas, and yes, they're paying for our insurance. I think that makes sense. It makes sense for them to be paying for our insurance, because if you left it up to all 100 people, you have no idea. You have no idea if one of these people is going to cancel their insurance, and then you're liable. I mean, that's common sense. As far as the gas, if you're asking me to drive your car, kind of makes sense that you pay for the gas. I mean, that's not a huge issue that should be considered. Second thing I see a lot is that Ford is censoring us or telling us what we can and can't say. That couldn't, again, be further from the truth. We are told to say what our honest opinion is of the car, what our ideas are, what we like, what we don't like. They're looking for feedback, they're looking for buzz. And you know what? When I bring this car all around the country and I'm having my friends test drive it and people that I haven't met test drive it, I'm not coming back and editing the video and the pictures of it and saying, you can only say positive things about this car. Ford wants all that feedback. And that's just life from any company. They're not looking for only what's great. They're never going to make a better product if they don't have some negative feedback. One of the things I don't like about the car is because of the stick shift, the little area where I put my drinks is a little bit far back, but that's also because I have short legs. But that's feedback that I'm giving. I'm not censored. And honestly, when we were at our training, the only thing that Ford told us was that they asked that we not swear in our videos, which makes sense. Hello. And they also asked that we just, be professional and treat people that we're interacting with, when we're interacting with people in the car, if we're doing a test drive, if we're doing a party, if we're doing an event, to be nice and professional to people. That's pretty simple. They're not telling us what we can say. They're not telling us what we can't say. They're not giving us messages. I'm allowed to say whatever the heck I want about that car. And I have been really wowed by the car. And anybody that knows me knows that, you know, you can't buy my opinion. I'm not going to say that I love something if I don't. And then lastly, I saw a comment last night. Made me laugh because somebody was essentially saying, they were almost criticizing the fact that those of us that were chosen, sorry, we've got stuff going on here in the kitchen, that those of us that were chosen are highly influential in the social media space. We have a lot of followers. We have a lot of subscribers to our YouTube channels. We have a lot of subscribers to our blogs and our websites. We have a good following. Yeah, that's kind of the point, isn't it? And this person said, I think in their article, they said, you know, I don't understand. Why doesn't Ford just get, you know, someone like my mom who stays at home and I don't even know what they said, but somebody like my mom, and she's not online and she doesn't do this and she doesn't have any followers and she's not on Twitter or whatever. And this, or how about my little brother or my cousin, whatever. Really, I think you need to think about that. If Ford is choosing to interact in the social media space, why would they want to pick somebody that maybe 2 or 3 people are listening to? Does that make any sense? I mean, that's like Starbucks going on a social media mission and asking somebody to drink one of their new drinks in Alaska on the tip of an iceberg and hoping that the rest of the world's going to hear about it. That's just plain stupid. I mean, do you guys think about this stuff before you write it? Think about it. Maybe you're angry and bitter that your mom didn't get chosen, but seriously, if she has 3 people that listen to her in her entire life, that to me sounds like it's not really a good business investment for me if I'm Ford. Don't understand why all these things aren't clicking together for some of these people. But again, what's the common theme in all of these blogs that I'm reading? Debbie Downer, okay? Stop trying to find fault with this movement. I think it's a great movement. Is it perfect? Anybody that's interacting in social media right now, this is new territory. This is not proven. Nobody knows how to do it perfectly. But quite frankly, I think if you really evaluate what Ford is doing here, they've really thought it out. They've got 100 individuals that are very interactive in the space, highly influential, have a lot of people looking to hear what they're saying. And guess what? You know what else is common about all these people? I think all of these people would say just what I'm going to say. Nobody tells me what to say, okay? No one. So what I say about this car and about the experience is what would come out of my mouth even if I wasn't involved, if I just bought the car on my own. So to all you haters out there, seriously, the car will be available in America next year. You can buy your own. And until then, call me. I'll come to your town. You can do a test drive. We'll go get a cappuccino together and you'll be much happier. Maybe. Stop drinking the haterade.